Alright, we are back. And this time we're gonna pick by far the best choice for this matter. Tell her to get dressed. My body remains frozen, but a single word manages to escape my lips. No. Once again, a flicker of recognition passes across Hanako's face. No? She raises her body onto her elbows, her hair flowing off her body like a waterfall. My mind, somehow inspired by my single word, manages to catch up with my flapping mouth. Not like this. Hanako, I love you, but you're still not well. So please don't do this. My knees buckle and I lurch forward. Shakily, I pick up her short, green dress from the floor, still warm from the contact of her body. Please, get dressed. I hold out the dress with a quivering hand, and for a moment, neither of us can do anything but look at each other's ashen faces. Eventually, Hanako signs and takes the dress from me. I watch in shock as she dresses silently. She teases her hair into a semblance of its usual glory and moves to leave my room. Her head is bowed lower than I've ever seen it before, and as she passes me, she whispers in a voice full of tears. Sorry. She leaves at a pace somewhere between walking and running, rapidly disappearing behind the door jamb. It takes me a moment to summon the courage to give chase, but she is nowhere to be seen. Depressed, I walk to the girls' dorm. Hanako isn't here, just standing in her doorway. Dejected, Lily approaches me. Sal, is something the matter? It's Hanako. She's not Hanako anymore. I think we should have a talkie, Sal. Lily leads me into a room and I close the door behind us. My body, still in some state of shock, goes through the motions of preparing tea in Lily's dainty tea set. Once we are settled with a small cup in front of us, Lily begins to speak. I must apologize for not warning you. Hanako hasn't been the same lately. But that's just a medication, right? The nurse said she'd get better, right? The look on Lily's face doesn't fill me with confidence. I have been speaking with her doctors for some time now, and they warn me this may happen. Usually the patient is strong enough to come back on their own, but sometimes... Lily chokes, unable to continue. That can't be right. She's still Hanako! Lily reaches out across the table, her hand colliding with my chest. She slides it up to my shoulder, to contact silencing me. Sometimes people don't come back. The strain on their hearts is just too great. Our Hanako, crystal tears start to flow from the corner of Lily's sightless eyes, may never come back. Hanako's zombie-like eyes flash in my memory, lying on my bed, her pale skin exposed to the world. Through her tears, Lily continues. Her doctors, they said that the medication that she is on will keep her balanced for as long as required. No, that can't be right. Lily's grip on my shoulder tightens. Please, Hisao, you have to understand. We need to be strong for her. In a fit of confused rage, I knock away Lily's hand. How would we be strong for her? How would we be strong for her if it's not even her? Just how long will we be waiting for her? The Hanako I just saw was not Hanako. She was barely even a person. Hisao. Enough! It's their fault. Hanako will never be like she is now. It's all the doctor's fault. Lily raises up on her knees, her hand desperately searching out for me. Hisao, please. I know this is hard, but we have to trust them. We promised, remember? Our promise in my small hospital room seems so far away now. I wonder, did I make the wrong choice? No, we promised to do what was right for Hanako. This isn't right. I'm going to put a stop to this. Lily tries to stand up, but in her hassle, she trips on a small table, crashing over it. A shower of broken china rains down upon the room and the girl sprawled across its floor. It takes every last drop of my enraged determination to turn away from her. Hisao, please. I exit her room, closing out her pleading whimpers to her door. As I enter Hanako's room, I notice that she still hasn't returned. Good. This makes it easier to do what I have to do. I open the drawers with no sense of order, throwing clothes, substitutes, and underwear about the undecorated room. Drawer after drawer become like a demon tearing apart Hanako's room. My vision blurs and I wipe my eyes with the sleeve of my shirt. It leaves my face tear-stained. Eventually I find what I am looking for, a small white plastic bottle. Lithium carbonate. Just what the heck have they got you on? I stir the tiny bottle in my hands with my feet carrying me to the bathroom in the hall. Twisting the top open releases a smell all too familiar to me, the chalky odor of medicine. The tiny white ovals flow from the upturned bottle, making a staccato melody as they splash down into the pool of water in the toilet's bowel. Motionlessly, I push down unassuming silver button, sending Hanako's pills away in a swirl of water. As my rage dies down, I hear a quivering breath behind me. What did you just do? Lily's broken voice breaks me and I collapse to the toilet floor, still holding the pill bottle in my hand. My words come out in sobs. I barely realized that I was crying. Don't know. Lily carefully guides herself to the floor by my side and wraps her arms around me. Broken, I let out sobs of despair. Oh, moment's decision. Oh, this too is true. Lily gently coos and shushes in my ear, rocking slightly to calm me. We sit down on the floor of the bathroom till the scraping noise distracts us. Wiping the dampness from my face, I stand up and help Lily to her feet. Supporting each other, we enter our small hallway to find the source of disturbance. Hanako sits on the floor of her room, quietly folding the clothes scattered around her room. Oh, hello, Lily. Hisao? Hanako shows no more emotion towards either the state of her room or the arrival of Lily and myself. She acknowledges us and then goes back to slowly folding her clothes, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. I try to speak, but once again, find my throat choked. Instead, I slip the empty bottle into my pocket, fall on my knees, and start to fold a blouse. Lily too kneels upon the floor, and I hand her a shirt. Second in the situation, she starts to fold Hanako's clothes. Before long, the scattered clothes have been assembled into tidy piles, which Hanako noiselessly sorts into the rightful drawers. As she reaches her underwear drawer, she lets out a brief but bored exclamation. Oh, they're gone. It was the drawer that contained the pills. I thrust my hand in my pocket, feeling the plastic bottle with my fingertips. Pangs of guilt arced through my body like electricity. Hanako pauses only for a moment before moving on to the next drawer as if nothing had happened. Lily and I stand up whilst Hanako finishes sorting her laundry. I am going to bed now. Without waiting for a response, Hanako unbuttons her blouse and lies down on her bed. I usher Lily out the room in an embarrassed rush. I think that I've had enough for one day. I'm going to see the nurse and go to bed. Outside, the afternoon sun is still high above the treetops, but I am gripped by a mind-numbing fatigue. Lily simply nods and returns to her room. As promised, I went to see the nurse before retiring. He diligently took my vitals and noted them down in my folder. Thankfully, he wasn't as chatty as he was this morning. I don't know what I would have said if he had asked me how my day was. Collapsing on my bed, I catch a faint whiff of Hanako's scent from my bedsheets. Guilt and desire mixed together in my mind, further compounding my desire to close my eyes and end this wretched day. Wow, we just went through a very emotional scene for Hisao and me. I can't deal with this. Wednesday brings it with the end of exams for the rest of the students. Those who haven't already left for their holidays are sleeping in, and I don't see a single soul as I return from the nurse's office and head for the girls' dorm. I push through the main doors and enter the building. Inside, a pair of girls in their pajamas are watching the TV. They barely even register my existence as I make my way up the stairs to Hanako's room. I knock lightly on the door, and to my delight, I hear a slightly muffled yet familiar voice. Coming. There is a sound of flustered movement from inside, but I eventually hear footsteps approaching the door. Hey! It's waifu! Yes! Finally! Through the opening door, I see a relieving sight. Hanako stands before me, her eyes cast down, her hair perfectly groomed, her loose uniform hangs from her frame, clean and familiar. Yeah, her free hand rests against her shy face. Oh, good morning, Hisao. Voice lowers to minute variations in tone, washing me in relief. Good morning, Hanako. How are you feeling? She rubs her head slightly. I have a bit of a headache. Well, that's no good, is it? Do you want a drink of water? She nods slightly in agreement. I hold out my hand for her and she tenderly accepts it. Wow, you just raised Japan. Do you have canned water? We walk outside to the nearest vending machine and I buy us 2 drinks. Well, that explains where he gets the water from. Sitting on a nearby bench, Hanako sheepishly drinks, holding the small can with both hands. How's things? I feel like the fog has lifted from my brain. She takes another sip from her drink, contemplating her next words. Hisao? I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I rest my head on her shoulder. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. Hanako, stunned in silence, takes another sip of her drink. We'll get through this together, okay? You, me, even Lily. We'll all be fine, okay? The can pauses against Hanako's lips. Okay. We finish our drinks and just sit on the bench for a while, my head still resting on Hanako. Say. Let's go on a date. Oh, man. Hanako breathes in a little in shock, though not as much as I expected. Where would we go? I don't know. You choose. I'm gonna end that here. That sentence just makes me want to go cry in a corner, and I think I'm gonna go do that. Alright, this is gonna be the last episode for today. Today is February 24th, 2016. Last episode. Right. I don't know, you choose. For a moment, Hanako contemplates, toying with the empty can in her hand. Let's go to the park in the town. Sounds good to me. She nods soundlessly. Oh, wait. Right, then let's go. I'll be right back yet again. And right now it's storming and there's like a tornado watch for all of New Jersey, so I'm scared. No, I'm not kidding. Right then, let's go. Excited but slowly returning Hanako, I jumped to my feet and pulled her up. Hanako was unusually silent on the trip in, so I tried to goad her into talking. Which way was it again? To the park? Let me see. It might be faster to take the subway. Oh, really? Well, let's do that then. We enter the station complex and take the escalator down to the subway platform. Oh my god, wait a second. Not like that, you idiot. That's how I checked the map and sure enough, the town central park has its own station. Wow, we'll be there in no time, right? Hanako nods in agreement but says nothing. The morning crowd has died down on the subway platform, leaving it almost bare. Within minutes, the red and silver train pulls up alongside the platform and we board an empty carriage. Are you still feeling okay? Aww, you gotta like that picture, am I right? Aww, she's in her casual outfit. Aww. My head still hurts a little. I shook her hand. Should we stop off somewhere and get some painkillers? No, I should be fine. I hate pills. Oh dude, I hate pills too. Train pulls away from the station and I pull Hanako close to me. Wait, what can I have this? The sun gleams off the concrete roof of the park stage, bringing it with the fury of the summer heat. It's been a while, huh? As soon as we disappeared from the train, Hanako made a beeline for this place. The place where we first kissed. The auditorium in the park. Once again, there was not a person in sight, yet we sit together on the bench furthest from the stage. Am I... Hanako sighs before going on. Am I a bad girl? What? No, don't be silly. Whatever makes you say that? Hanako takes a deep breath. All I've ever done is hurt you. But I still want to be with you. That makes me a bad person, doesn't it? Hanako, none of this is your fault. I want to be with you, and you want to be with me. Nothing else matters, right? I promised you that, remember? I search her face for any signs of understanding but find none. Can I see it? See what? Your chest. Confused, I unbutton my shirt, revealing the unicorn-shaped band-aid. Hanako shifts her gaze to the gap in my shirt and I carefully remove the novelty dressing. Beneath it, the crimson line of my scar shows, dissected by stitches. Hanako reaches out a shaking hand and traces her finger along the line of the wound. I fight the urge to wince at the pain biting down on the inside of my cheeks to prevent Hanako from noticing. I did this, didn't I? Of course not. I was like this before we even met. How could it possibly be your fault? I take her trembling hand in mine. I thought I killed you. All I do is hurt and kill. I'm a bad person. Before she can say another word, I bury her face into my aching chest. You're not a bad person. You're just Hanako. Just feeling a little sick from the pills is all. You're not a bad person. Feel her body convulse and sobs, and her salty tears sting my open wound, but I continue just to hold her. If nothing else, I have to be here for her, from now until forever. As the sun starts to turn in the sky, heading for a sleeping place, Hanako pulls away from me. I want to go. Okay, shall we walk back? No, I don't feel well. Can we take the train again? Sure thing. Taking Hanako by the hand, we walk back to the subway platform. The afternoon crowd is starting to build, and the platform is a lot more crowded than before. Hanako tugs gently on my hand and leads me towards the end of the platform. Through our light contact, I feel her tremble slightly. The next plane to arrive on the platform 2 is the location to Sendai Station. The train is approaching. Please stand behind the yellow line. A steady gust of wind that precedes the train forces me to look away from Hanako for a second to shield my eyes. The trembling stops. I'm sorry. I won't hurt anyone else anymore. Hanako releases my hand and steps backward. Try to reach out to her, but it is too late. The speeding train collides with her body as I reach the end of the platform. I was too late. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't want to spoil it for you guys, but even I didn't think it was gonna come up this soon. No. Oh, no, my wife was just committing suicide. Oh, the music isn't making it any better. Oh no. Oh, it's by far the worst ending out of all three of them. I don't care, because this time she... Oh my god. We're actually gonna go through this since it's the last episode of her bad ending series I had going. Oh, time now. In order to lift all of our spirits, I'm gonna have to do the good ending. I'm gonna have to do the good ending. Oh no. Oh, if you could see me. Tears like want to flow, but I'm stop managing to holding back at bay. I just want to say, oh man, these are all the people who managed to remake the pre-alpha. Oh, so this was the pre-alpha, not the beta. I knew it. 4 Leaf Studios, 4 LS. I don't know what to say. I guess. I know for a fact the Shizune bad ending is a lot more different. Oh yeah, Lily's thing is also different. I don't know how it is. I never really bothered. I know Shizune's for a fact is different. Her bad ending is way worse. And I think her good ending is eh. And these two I think same more or less. But this one, the bad ending for this one is pretty bad. And I don't know about this one. I don't know about Lily's. I don't know what's different. Well, I'm gonna have to check that out when I do her good one. Her legit good, route. Well, if you liked it, if it made you cry, then I did my job. I hate myself. Why? Let's look at some options. I mean, I'm stupid. Let's look at some extras. Oh, this picture! No! Oh, no, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. You did not see that. You did not forgot. Oh, you didn't see that. What is this? Oh, that's the beginning. No, don't do it again. Oh, never mind. Hanako faces the ghost of her past. Well, I'm gonna try and see if I can end it off on a good picture. Yeah, I can't find any pictures, so I'm lazy. So, bye.